I wanted to show you today how I go about updating blog posts and adding affiliate links to different blog posts as well. I was already going through and doing this, and then I thought it would be a very helpful video, especially for beginners, on how to add the affiliate links in a less spammy way to blog posts, and also how I add new pictures and just update old blog posts. So this is the last 6 months of traffic on my blog. Google is not my main source of traffic. I honestly do not really prioritize my content for Google. I do it for TikTok and for Pinterest. That's a part of my strategy. Google really isn't, but I'm also not going to be mad at about 3,000 clicks a month from Google. I still welcome that. So basically, you can see here, I've had pretty consistent growth, a couple of drop-offs, then now it's back up again. And I think it's because I've been adding a lot of new content, but also I have been updating a lot of my old content. And I'm just going to show you how I find what blog posts to update. So if we're going to go for the last 6 months, we can change this to compare. And let's do it for the last 6 months and see what comes up. These are all of the keywords that we're ranking for. We've actually increased for a lot of these, which is great. But what I want to do is compare pages, and I want to look at the impression differences, and I want to see the ones that are in the negatives. Honestly, not too bad. I honestly thought this would be worse. So we are going to start with updating these ones. Before we get into that, I'm going to show you what I use to add affiliate links. So if I'm adding different products, I'm using Amazon just because it's the easiest one, even though the payouts are not great. Everybody uses Amazon and people like ordering from Amazon. It makes it easier. And all you use is SiteStripe for that, and you get the link. I always use the full link because I use the Lasso plugin for it. And I'll show you that in a little bit when I'm adding different ones. And then the other thing I use for affiliate links is Pretty Links, which changes the ugly affiliate links that you get from the different brands, which I get that they have to send you those ones, but then you can change it into a pretty link that looks way less spammy. So this one, for instance, is an affiliate link for Pretty Links. So if you do want to use this, I'll have this in the link below. This is the link that I was given by them, and I changed it to just my URL to Pretty Links. And then you just always want to make sure that it's a permanent link, and then you can update it. So that's something very easy to get your affiliate links looking a little bit prettier. So let's go into these posts. So this is the one that I've lost the most traffic from, and honestly, that's not surprising. I'm sure small office ideas is an incredibly competitive keyword, but let's see if we can update it. I think I did try and update this actually the other day, and I think this post, oh no, that's not the right one. This post, in my opinion, might be a lost cause. I might just keep it just because I have other things that link to it, but let's try and find this small office. So I think it's this one right here. So I did go in. I think the thing with this blog post is the types of images. So I actually prefer vertical images versus horizontal images because it looks better on mobile. This is not going to look that great on mobile. Other things that you want to do when you're updating it is bolding certain sentences or keywords, breaking up paragraphs to be more easy and readable. I also do want to just go in and see these internal links that I have set up here, make sure they're still relevant. I'm pretty sure this is the link for that one, so I'm just going to take that away. Honestly, these images are kind of dull, but there are some affiliate links already in there. I think I did try and do this one. This is a crazy image. Whatever. Honestly, this is not a good example. We're going to skip this one because I don't think that this is a good example for that one. So let's go back here and see. This one I know is one of the first blog posts I ever wrote, and I have on my blog post. Oh, I see here that I actually changed the URL. So that could be a reason why it's losing traffic as well. Not a great start for these, to be honest. Honestly, none of these ones are good enough to do. I'll show you where I started with this and why I started updating them, because I did just update my oldest blog post, which was how to make your resume ATS optimized. And I'll show you what I did with that quickly, just because I think that that's a good idea. So with here, I updated these, bolded some things here, added my free template here for a resume so that people can download it. And it's just super helpful. So the other thing that I did, so I went ahead and I bolded certain things here as well. But what I did is I actually added these images as well. So I just created them on Canva. I took screenshots from my free resume template, and I just added arrows, which makes them unique images. It's a unique image anyways, because I was the one who created this, but it's an extra unique image by adding the arrows. So if you do ever take screenshots when you're doing like how-to articles, adding arrows to it makes it a unique image and helps with Google, because Google, Pinterest, everything favors new and fresh content. So that's all I did for these ones, is I just added the different arrows pointing to what I was talking about. So I'm saying here, for example, instead of saying I was responsible for managing a team, I put managed team of X employees to achieve Y results. And this is exactly what I did there. And I'm just pointing to the quantified metrics, just pointing to the skills section, which I talked about here, and then just another one of quantifying results. So that was updated, and I think it might do a little bit better. And then your next step is, once you've updated it, is taking the URL, which you can do just by clicking here and copying it, and then going to your Google Search Console and just adding it here and redoing it. So let's go into finding one. Oh, just got to save this first. So let's go in and find another one that might need to be updated. All of these ones are just not really great examples, to be honest. I'm honestly surprised too that I didn't lose more traffic, because there's been quite a few Google updates in the last little bit. So I'm a little bit surprised at that, but hey, that's okay. Let's go into, I want to say I didn't add affiliate links to this one. So another good thing is adding listicles to your website, listicles with inspiration. These are going to be perfect for Pinterest if that's part of your strategy. It's part of mine, so that's why I love doing listicles. So basically what we're going to do here, this intro is a little bit bland, but let's see if there's things to just bold here, make it stand out a little bit. So first thing here is we have a scent dispenser. I already know that I have a scent dispenser as part of my lasso tool, but let's see if we can find one that fits it a little bit better, which is a seasonal scent dispenser, and see if we can find that on Amazon. Dispenser. I don't know if we'll find something that's seasonal for it. Let's see, seasonal aromatherapy, maybe? These are all just the oils. I don't think we're going to find a seasonal scent dispenser, but what we can do is just add the one that we already have. So what you're going to do is you're just going to add it. We're going to go into lasso. I'll have the link for this also down below. And we're going to add that and just search up here, because I know that we have an oil diffuser. Maybe that's what I need to search. Seasonal oil diffuser. Maybe not. I think it's just more so seasonal scents. We can add both of these, to be honest. So we're going to add the diffuser, and then we're also going to add the scents. So I'm going to go here to get link. We're going to copy the full link for it. And then we are going to add here. I don't pay for the premium one right now, just because I just started with this tool. So until I start seeing more sales from it, then I'll consider it. For right now, the free version's great. So I'm just going to add that in there. And while it's loading, so you can add a description here for it, make it personal. I love peppermint, for instance, or putting like pros and cons list is also like super important, but we can just change this. I'm gonna make this way smaller because that's so much text for no reason. And then I love the peppermint scent, especially. That's not how you spell that. Especially. It just makes it a little bit more personal, and then you can add it. And because I've set it up with the API, it does have full price here. I'm testing whether or not, I have some where I have the price and some where I don't have the price, and I'm testing it to see which ones do better, because then I might remove the API key. Because the thing is, when people see the price, they might not be determined to click through on it. But I do think it's also important to be transparent with it. So I don't know. I'm going back and forth on that, but we'll figure that out. So we have the diffuser in the holiday scents added there. Then we have a blanket here. So I'm just gonna highlight blanket, and we can add another affiliate link in here as well with the blanket, because I know I have one saved in here already. So you can either find something new or use the ones that you saved. That's what makes it so easy, is once you start saving links to different options like in Amazon, then they save forever, and then you can just search them, and it's so much easier for adding to new listicles, for instance. I know I have lighting solutions on here, but I don't know. Let's add it just in case. I like having more affiliate links, the better, but you also don't want to like overdo it either. So let's see what we have saved in here. This one's like pretty much what's in there, so might as well add it. And some cute pillows. Maybe let's see if Amazon has any cute seasonal pillows. So let's see. Seasonal throw pillows. And let's find ones that are cute. Those ones are pretty simple. 16 Christmas pillows. Wow, that's a lot. Are those cases? Oh, just the covers. These are all just the covers. Let's see. I like these ones. These ones are really cute. Let's add this to it. So we're going to add the full link again, and we're just going to go into lasso and then add it in here. And the reason why you have to do this for Amazon links is Lasso is a certified provider, and it automatically creates a no follow link and marks it as sponsored, which is important for Google. You can add the affiliate link just as a hyperlink if you want, but the problem is you can't just take the picture here, copy this picture and add it to your blog post, because we don't own these pictures and that is against the rules. So for this next one, winter themed art, I know that I already have some in here because of another blog post that I had done. So I'm just going to search art here. It's nice because it just makes it so much easier to find. I'm pretty sure I had art in here. Maybe let's just erase this. Sometimes it doesn't come up properly, but that's okay. Okay, maybe I imagined it and I don't actually have winter art as a thing here. So let's look some up. Winter picture, walls decor. Perfect. It was a little bit more simple than that. This is always like the most time consuming part, is just like updating the posts with the different affiliate links and finding ones that match it well. But it's obviously important to provide that value for people who are going to be on your website. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to make purchases through your affiliate links, but also just provide that inspiration for them. So again, we're just going to create this link and add it as part of our blog post. So honestly, these are pretty good. I'm just going to see if there's anything else that I could add. I'm sure I could find affiliate links for all of this, but you also don't want to do too many. Let's add a rug here just so that we can split it up a little bit, because you don't want it to seem like this is just like a salesy post, but you just want to provide that inspiration for people. Perfect. So that is all done. I should go through and honestly like bold everything here, but that's not the point of this video. Those are just tips of what I like doing. Snowflake patterns, I honestly should do it for every single one, but that's too much right now. We're finding more blog posts that we can update. So that is how I would do it if I was going to do all of them right now. But I want to find another one where I can use the pretty links. Just trying to see some of my blog posts. Let's go to this one, which is I made a YouTube video on this, which I embedded here, which is great for Google because it lets them know that you're a real person. I honestly, if you do have a YouTube channel, creating a blog post for every single YouTube video you make is ideal because it lets Google know that you're a real person. So I just want to make this even easier to read. I like breaking this up even more. And the reason why I didn't do this originally is because sometimes I just want the posts out there and then I will go back in after and add the affiliate links and then also make it look better, add more detail to things that I didn't realize it was missing before. And sometimes it's better to just get the first draft out there and then you can update it later. So we are going to go back through. I also just want to make sure that these links are right, and I think they are. So again, just breaking things up and just bolding important things. Another great thing is adding infographics like this one here. So I used this website, Infography. I think using infographics as part of your blog posts are great. They can be time consuming if you don't use a service like this. You have to make them in Canva manually. It's worth it, I think, because it just shows that you're going that extra mile, but you don't always have to. So I know for a fact I must talk about pin clicks in here. Let's see if I pin clicks. Clicks, 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 clicks. Tool like pin clicks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tool like pin clicks as my anchor text. We're going to click on pretty link here and we're just going to search for our pretty link for it, which is pin clicks right there. And then now it is set up as a no follow sponsored link and it's a lot prettier. And that is exactly how I would add the affiliate links. When you're doing this, you should be inserting them a couple different times. So this is a way better paragraph, honestly. If I'd scroll down a little bit further, I could see here that adding the links in here, and you should be adding it a few times throughout the blog post anyways, and just making sure it's hyperlinked in there. And then you could always add something that is a little disclaimer with it. I already have a disclaimer at the top of all of my blog posts, but you could add that I do have an affiliate link with them. I do really use this product, or I really do use this tool. So if you want to, let's see if I can write one here. It helps me identify the right. I do have an affiliate link with pin clicks. You know what? I'm actually going to change this a little bit. And instead, I'm going to add a block of some sort instead because it'll make it stand out. Let's try this. Try pin clicks. Today, it is my favorite keyword tool for Pinterest. And then, oh, I hate when it's like a button like that and it doesn't let me do the pretty link one. Try it today. So we are just going to copy it. So I keep track of all of my affiliate links in a spreadsheet like this. So I'm just going to copy it wherever it is up here. And I'm just going to add that there. And I'm just going to add that here as well in the pretty link one. So it's in there quite a few times. I also do want to just open this because I'm not convinced that this is going to be, it's not going to stand out enough. So let's just copy this and open it over here. I'm just walking you through my process here of like how I do things. It might seem a little bit scattered, but this is my best learning process in being able to do this and be able to provide good content. So honestly, it's fine except for the fact that the background color is not the most, it doesn't stand out enough in my opinion. So we're gonna go back to the block and does it let us update it? I know you can code a lot of these things, but let's see. What if I want to do all of them? it makes me do it separately, eh? Let's see how that looks. I'm annoyed that it's not all of them, but why are these not the same color? We're troubleshooting this together. So this is 2222. This is also that color. Why does it look different? There we go. This is what I wanted to change. Sorry, we had to figure that out together because I didn't know what to do. So there we go. Perfect. That's way better, I think. It stands out well. Let's see if we can change this, be a bit bolder, and make the text a little bit bigger. Do the same thing here. Just want it to stand. Oops. Oh gosh, I messed that up. Just want to make this bigger. Oh my gosh, why do I keep clicking that? Let's see how this looks now. And make sure it works. Perfect. So that's what I would do. I add a little bit of text here. You could make it more transparent by saying I have an affiliate link, but I have an affiliate disclaimer on the top of all of my blog posts anyway, so I don't find that it's necessary. And then the last thing is that apparently I didn't set a featured image for this one, which is not good. And this is what we do, is we go back and we have to check these things because sometimes you just upload it not realizing that you didn't do certain things. Wait, did I? This is a thumbnail I used for YouTube and I don't know if I actually saved it. I guess I must have, but I just want to save it again and then add that as my image here. And then we can just set that as the featured image once it loads, and then that just looks a little bit nicer. So I mean, overall I do think that this is an okay article. You can just bold wherever you need to, just to make it a little bit easier to read when, oh my goodness, just adding some different things in there. I save every 2 seconds just because I'm always scared that I'm not gonna have that. So that's why I save so sporadically. But I think other than that, it's pretty good. You could have like a table of contents up here. I don't feel like that's necessary right now, but that's basically how I add affiliate links to my blog posts using Lasso or Pretty Links. Again, I'll have the links for both of those down below. And then this is just how I update my blog posts. Oh, and then my last step here is once I've updated it, I copy it and then we just add it to our Google Search Console. Again, it doesn't matter that much because I know my strategy is not revolving around Google, but we do want to just re-index it just in case so that Google knows that we've updated it. But these are the steps that I take to make it more personal and how I add affiliate links within them. And if you have any questions about that, please feel free to leave a comment down below. But that is everything that I have for you today.